Social media will tell you that things worth your money may mean designer bags, luxury skincare, or aesthetic coffee setup. But when you are a breadwinner steering a household toward a 60 million peso goal, your definition of value changes completely. You stop buying things to look rich, but instead, you start buying things for protection, efficiency, and longevity. As a mom of three and a breadwinner building a 60 million peso portfolio, I've learned true budgeting isn't about choosing the cheapest option. It's about evaluating risk versus cost. If a cheaper item has a high chance of breaking, lagging, or failing when you need it most, it's not a bargain, it's a waste. In our household, we look for items that serve as assets, protecting our time, tools, and team. Here are 5 things absolutely worth every peso for us. The first investment that proved its worth is my 2021 MacBook Air. When I bought it back then, it required a higher upfront cash outlay compared to cheaper alternatives, but it was a fully planned decision. The data doesn't lie. It has outlasted the cheaper laptops in our house, maintaining its speed with zero lag. Cheaper tech often forces you into a costly recurring cycle where you are forced to replace a device every 2 years. By investing in quality upfront, we eliminated that leak in our cash flow. We've already agreed that as our other household tech upgrade timelines mature, we are transitioning them to Max also. The second item is closely related, protecting our literal tools of production. As a remote worker, managing global digital pipelines, I was always telling people that as long as I can process information and type, I can deliver value. A while ago, I began experiencing dull wrist fatigue. I was even worried I am having carpal tunnel syndrome. At first, I hesitated to buy a vertical ergonomic mouse because it looked strange and required an adjustment. This is the mouse. It completely eliminated the pain even though I sometimes work for hours every single day. Third item in our list is high quality physical protection. When my husband had a scary motorcycle accident on his daily commute from Bulacan to Taguig last year, his clothes were torn to shreds, but his feet were untouched because of his high quality shoes. The shoes took the entire beating and absorbed the friction. A safety gear isn't a luxury, it's operational continuity for the family. Number 4 on our list is our bottom load water dispenser. We bought it 4 years ago and it has since worked flawlessly. In a busy household where we constantly prep hot teas and coffee for remote projects, hot water means zero waiting when starting meals or brewing drinks. But the real ROI is safety. Because it's a bottom load design, anyone in the family can easily slide a heavy 5-gallon water jug in without risking a back injury. It's a simple, reliable efficiency anchor. Last but certainly not the least, our ultimate firewall, a trusted specialist doctor. For over 20 years, we have faced terrifying scares. Potential dialysis risks, thyroid surgeries. For both me and my mom, I've had fatty liver indicators, gallstones. Because our health is fragile, any of these scares could have easily costed us money or worse, our lives. But under her clinical guidance, paired with our strict discipline of tracking medication, maintaining a regular lifestyle, and minimizing processed foods, we manage every single condition safely from home. We no longer look at her professional fee as a cost. The medicines and the consultations are our safety net. She has kept my mind at peace and saved us millions of pesos in avoided hospitalizations. The greatest threat to a breadwinner's portfolio isn't a stock market crash. It's a medical emergency you didn't prepare for. We can scrimp on certain comforts, but when it comes to protection, quality is non-negotiable. Stop looking at just the price tag and start calculating the long-term risk to your family's welfare. If you want to see how we balance real-world expenses while building our portfolio step by step, follow along. That's the update for today, group mates. See you on the next one.